Defining Java Classes Part 1. First, let's do a practice. Pause the video and code this date class. The class date has three public instance integer variables fields: day, month, and year. Public means that the fields can be accessed by other objects. A constructor method is a very special method in a class. It looks like a method, except that it does not have a return type, and its name is the same as the class. A constructor is only executed when we new a class to create the object. In this example, we create an object E of type date with the parameters 27, 9, and 2011. All these three parameters are passed to the constructor. Constructor is often used to initialize instance variables. In the above case, we use constructor to set the instance variables day, month, and year. Since the date class has three public instance variables, we can retrieve those instance variables directly using the dot notation. In this example, we retrieve the day, month, and year of object D using the dot notation. We can change the values of these instance variables by using the dot notation. This example, we change the value of day, month, and year using the dot notation. Practice time. Pause the video and try out this example. Remember to include the date class that you have coded previously in the same project folder. We can reassign the variable D to a new object. So what happens to the previous object? It will be garbage collected by Java. Java garbage collector in plain English. Java garbage collector will take note of what objects are created in our code. Once an object is created, it will take up memory space. If the object is no longer in use, that is it get dereference, Java garbage collector will free up that memory space for us. This is the main attraction of Java compared to C++. In C++, programmer needs to manage the memory themselves, which is a very tedious and arduous work. Poorly memory managed written codes will hang the PC. Practice time. Pause the video and code this person class. Note that in this class, we are using the date class that we have coded previously. Remember to include the date class into the same project folder. The person class continues on next slide. The person class continue from previous slide. There are four instance variables in this person class: first name, last name, DOB or date of birth, and sex. Note the instance variable DOB is of the type date, which we have created previously. So when we are defining a class, we are actually defining a new non-primitive data type. There are two constructors in this class. So how does Java knows which constructor we want to use when we are creating the object? The answer is, Java will look at the input parameters or signature of the constructor. It will use the constructor that has the matching input parameters. Practice time. Pause the video and code this example. Continue your practice in the next slide. Continue your practice. Next we will code a house class using the person class that we have implemented previously. Pause the video and code this example. Next we will code a street class using the house class that we have implemented previously. Pause the video and code this example. So far we have coded a few related classes: date, person, house and street. This is in fact software modeling process. A map is a type of modeling or abstraction. A map models the location of building, street and road on a piece of paper. It leaves out details like trees, color of building. With the classes that we have created, we can now create a virtual street with houses and people. Pause this video and code this example.